It was my good fortune to be born and raised in a place called Hope in Arkansas, and to attend and graduate from the University of Arkansas. That's who I am.
Thomas F. Mack McLarty's distinguished career has spanned the globe, yet he traces his achievements back to the lessons he learned in Arkansas and to the people who inspired and supported him along the way. McLarty was born in Hope, Arkansas on June 14, 1946, where he and his younger brother Bud grew up. Their late father Frank was a well-known and well-respected civic and business leader. He owned Hope Auto, the local Ford dealership, and later established M&M Leasing Company, an innovator in the truck leasing business. Their mother Helen was also active in civic and community affairs and became the first woman to serve on the Arkansas Industrial Development Commission. Mack graduated from Hope High School, where he was a star athlete and president of the student council. In 1964, at age 18, McLarty was selected to participate in the Hearst Senate Youth Program in Washington, D.C. He returned to Arkansas with an enduring commitment to policymaking and public service. Elected student body president and named Outstanding Senior at the University of Arkansas, McLarty graduated with honors from the School of Business, as did his college sweetheart, Donna K. Cochran. Married shortly thereafter, the young couple returned to Hope. At the age of 23, Mack was elected to the Arkansas legislature, but his growing family and business responsibilities led him not to seek re-election. McLarty later served as chairman of the Arkansas State Democratic Party and treasurer in the successful gubernatorial elections of Senator David Pryor and President Clinton. In Hope, McLarty joined his father in expanding the family's automotive and truck leasing enterprise.
We were extremely fortunate in attracting some really I think world-class, high-level talent in the company as we grew.
Under Mack's initiative, McLarty Leasing Systems embarked on a path of growth. Mack also directed the move of the company's headquarters to Little Rock, where the family moved as well. In 1978, McLarty Leasing merged with the New York Stock Exchange-listed company Leaseway Transportation. In 1979, the school bus manufacturer Ward Industries filed for bankruptcy. McLarty, with other partners including J.W. Benefield, bought Ward's assets and turned the enterprise around, saving several thousand jobs. McLarty was named president of the Little Rock Chamber of Commerce. Then, in 1983, McLarty became chief executive officer of Arkla, Inc., a Fortune 500 natural gas company. During his tenure, Arkla grew to one of the nation's largest natural gas distributors. In 1992, at the age of 46, he would receive his biggest call to action yet. McLarty's lifelong friend Bill Clinton was elected President of the United States, and he asked McLarty to accompany him to Washington, D.C. as White House Chief of Staff. McLarty accepted. He also served as counselor to the president and special envoy for the Americas, with over 5 years of service in the president's cabinet and on the National Economic Council. For his leadership, he was awarded the Secretary of State's Distinguished Service Medal. Prior to serving in the Clinton administration, McLarty also worked with President Carter as a member of the Democratic National Committee, was appointed to the National Petroleum Council and the Council on Environmental Quality by President George H.W. Bush, and served on the St. Louis Federal Reserve Board from 1989 until 1992. Upon leaving the White House in 1998, McLarty formed an international strategic advisory firm in partnership with former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. He continues that work today as chairman of McLarty Associates, based in Washington, D.C. In addition, McLarty returned to be chairman and president of the McLarty Companies, which, by the time McLarty left the White House, was one of the top dealer groups in the United States, with 20 automobile dealership franchises and annual sales of roughly $600 million. With the support of his son Mark, McLarty merged the family company with Asbury Automotive Group. McLarty became vice chair and a director on the Asbury board and helped successfully take that company public. In 2004, McLarty reestablished his family dealership holdings in partnership with Steve Landers and his younger son Franklin, and in 2007 launched RLJ McLarty Landers, where Franklin serves as CEO. Today, RML, a partnership with Bob Johnson, founder of BET, is the largest minority-owned dealership group in the country. Meanwhile, the McLarty's automotive activities were expanding internationally, established, led, and directed by Mack's older son, Mark. Today, they have substantial investments in China and significant operations in Brazil and Mexico. And Mark is CEO of McLarty Global Transportation.
It's been just a joy to watch them grow as individual leaders. They're very true to themselves, and they both are outstanding young men, and Donna and I are very proud of them.
Together with Donna, Mack has passionately supported the University of Arkansas, serving on the university's 2010 commission, establishing the McLarty Global Fellows Program, speaking at the Clinton, Fulbright, and Walton schools, dedicating his papers to the archives, and delivering the commencement address at Fayetteville in 2000, where he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Laws. Mack has also served on a number of nonprofit and private sector boards, including Union Pacific, Entergy, and Axiom. He and Donna are active members of Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church and have been recognized by the National Conference of Christians and Jews for their work. McLarty's many other civic honors include Easter Seal's Arkansan of the Year, Junior Achievement of Arkansas's Legacy Award, and City Year's Lifetime of Service Award. He is also a recipient of the Little Rock Chamber's Pinnacle Award, and most recently was honored with 50 for the Future's Rector Award. In spite of many great things he has accomplished over his life, Mack McLarty would say, without hesitation, that his most meaningful achievement is his family. Wife and partner Donna, wonderful sons Mark and Franklin, beautiful daughter-in-law Gabriella, and granddaughter Brianna, who Mack and Donna like to say is practically perfect in every way.
I have been blessed. I have been fortunate to have the opportunities that I've had, not just in business and public service. They've been extraordinary, and I recognize that, and I'm grateful for that. But most importantly is your family and the examples that went before you and your faith, and just the people and friends of long standing who have been so caring and supportive over the years. You know, that's what makes lives rich and meaningful, and I've had a good share of that.